What we got here? That looks like the boat. Is it Charon that sends you to the Underworld? What is that?
The infernal wares of the Stygian Boatman,
Charon.
sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
Okay, cool. Grr. Okay.
Good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around. Should help keep me going.
I wonder what that would do. We'll give it a shot.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. I don't know what to say, mate.
I wonder what that does. A bone hourglass. Alright, we're going to proceed.
Trespasser.
Wow.
I'm trapped. They absorbed my blood.
Down.
Almost there.
Oh man. Well, poop.
What did you expect?
Damn it, Father.
Oh, hi! I'd ask you how it went, but since you're here again, I guess I know already, huh? Oh well, just come on in.
Cheers.
Got Marvin the Martian's head floating around.
Will.
Be strong.
Looks like glowing.
Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
I don't know who Deuce is.
I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her, even without something like this. Deuce isn't around.
I had the head over. I thought he was going to say something. Alright.
What's that there? Something from the Fates?
See. Plunder Lesser. An enhancement to some part or artifact of the ever-shifting underworld. Treasure chest worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding them. I've got 12. I need 20. I may wait for that because that seems like. But that's probably like a compounding effect. If you get more treasure, it adds up over time. We'll go ahead and do that.
Shifting chambers of the Underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Would your birthright give you better sense?
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seem it shut.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Literally tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair.
You're blaming me for not being there while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
Oh, goodness. Okay. I wanted this, and I have enough. Restore 50% health instead of dying when your life total is depleted. Okay. Wow. Next one's costly.
Mixes strength.
Okay.
Skelly.
Any luck last time?
What is that?
Open up. Aegis, a shield of chaos. Lend me your power.
Bet you couldn't hit me with that, pal.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really. This needs more keys to open.
Let me give you a piece of advice, boyo. You run across a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa.
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind, mate.
I'll give this weapon a shot. It seems kind of weak.
One more time.
So, this trip may be short.
That sound.
Back to Tartarus.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Is that Dionysus? I forget how to pronounce that. God of wine. Bones of Dionysus, the god of wine and madness, has a certain sense of humor toward humankind. Drunken strike, your attack inflicts hangover for every 0.5 seconds. Victims keep taking damage. Effects can stack up to 5 times. Okay. Drunken flourish. Your special inflicts hangover. Drunken dash. Your dash causes hangover several times near where you started. We'll go with that one.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
So,
I'm sure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
random generation, could expect that. Okay.
Dust.
Oh, I thought I broke that. There he is. Whoa, man. Oh, and that 75 went away, so it wasn't permanent. It's back down to 50. Well, no. Still aren't getting anything out of those. Something purple. Oh, it's just candles. Wine, or I forgot what the red thing was. We'll check the wine out because we never done that. It's brand new. Alright. Boons of Dionysus. The god of wine and madness has a certain sense of humor toward humankind. The trippy shot. Your cast lobs a large explosion that bursts into festive fog. For 5 seconds, wafting fumes briefly stun foes in the area for 0.25 seconds. Huh, that's kind of neat. Your dash causes hangover several times near where you started. Strong drink. Using a fountain restores all hearts and gives you bonus damage. Huh. We can do that. Now, where's the fountain? Because I've not noticed a fountain ever. I like that purple light up there. Kind of neat. Alright, let's see what we got in here.
You're late.
A big eyeball. I think it's an eyeball. I'm going to call it an eyeball because it looks like one. Oops. Damn. Okay.
Key to a weapon.
Gorgon heads.
Hey, lads. Anyone else?
Well, one good thing about all of the blood you've lost is it was even easier to track you down this time.
Bones of Artemis. The elusive huntress of Olympus is unequaled with her bow. Deadly Flourish. Your special is stronger with plus 20% chance to deal critical damage. Special damage 55%. True Shot. Your cast seeks foes with plus 10% chance to deal critical damage. Increases from 50 to 80 on damage. A devastating blow that deals 200% damage or greater. And what's the critical 9? Same thing. Pressure points. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical plus critical chance plus 4%.
The hunt is on.
Yeah. And I'm going to change the shield. I don't like it. Okay.
Fight me. That must be one of those infernal tropes. Well, it's dark, all right.
Pro trial restore up to 100%.
Why not?
Stop him, wretches.
Let's make this quick.
Enough.
Finally. Thank you, Father.
Awesome. Okay, pomegranate.
Surprise.
Palm of Power. There is a binding power in each sweet and acrid morsel of this blood-red fruit. Drunken Strike. Level 1 to 2. Your attack inflicts hangover, damage from 4 to 6 every half second. Pressure points. Level 1 to level 2. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. 200 damage or greater. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Well of... I forgot how to pronounce it already. Charon. The Nail of Talos. You deal 50% damage to armor. Elite foes cannot be stunned or knocked away until you break through their armor. The dangerous kind. Underworld chambers where you must slay your foes to proceed. Stygian Shard. Traps deal 500% damage to your foe. I don't even have traps. Since I can't take them with me. I must have bomb off. Oh, purple stuff or that. I don't know what that is. I can't remember. Oh, okay.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant.
Well, I sold all, or used all my coins. Same thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, purple stuff or a key. I'm gonna go for the key. Unlock that last weapon. It looks like there may be other weapons later because there's more holes than weapons or slots, whatever you want to call them.
Use this to unlock a weapon.
And let's see here.
Must have slept.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
Those hands coming up all creepy like. Food. Don't know what the food's for.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
See, Drunken Strike level 1 to 2. Your attack inflicts hangover. I'm gonna continue buying those. I don't know what the max is, but
We must have lots of these on Olympus.
Critical damage seems like awesome. I don't know what that even means. I wonder if it's like I wonder if there are boss fights. I haven't encountered what you'd call a boss yet.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Megaera, First of the Furies. It's like some out of a Marvel comic.
Come on, mate. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
Voice kind of sexy.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Oh.
Scratch.
Stupid fool.
Yeah, I'm definitely changing from that shield. I kind of like the bow, actually.
Cheers for that, Meg.
You know, cheers, you killed me. Whore.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
They look like those things on Zelda, those white things.
Hello?
Marvin the Martian again.
Wow, so Megaera herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful and, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
What shame.
Wonder where Nix went.
Hail. You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
Oh, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Yes, you can.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Alright, Codex. Is that Chthonic gods? Achilles. I see no reason to regale you with stories of my past. Suffice it that I fought as bravely as I could alongside many of the finest men the world has ever known. Learn more by having conversations with Achilles. Two more, I guess. Cerberus, the fearsome multi-headed hound of hell, is really not so bad as his deserved reputation otherwise would lead you to believe. More conversations with him. Skelly, the animated skeleton, and we seldom get along. He is too talkative for me and spouts such simple condescensions to all those in earshot, seemingly as though he were an expert in the ways of war. Those others of note. Okay, the Underworld, House of Hades. Having been appointed by the fates to begin to reign beneath the earth of eternity, the master was awarded a permanent place of residence at the base of his domain, in addition to a wide variety of responsibilities to the dead. Okay. Tartarus. The lowest reaches of the underworld are reserved not just for the master's own abode, but for the benefit of every wretch who, in the course of drawing breath, failed every opportunity to leave an assortment of positive impression behind. However, let's see. The infernal arms. Stygian blade. Stygius, the blade of the underworld, must have been among the finest weapons ever wielded back when it was whole. I have to use them now a lot more. Heart-seeking bow. Coronat, the so-called heart-seeker, is certainly the finest bow ever conceived and wielded once by none other than Mistress Hera, who stood side by side with Zeus on better terms back then, as they drove back the Titans under a storm of arrows and thunder. Hera since abandoned her once warlike ways, quite understandably, for she has greater matters to attend to now. However, Coronat yet earns for further bloodshed. The Shield of Chaos. Aegis, the Shield of Chaos, is descended from the very... Is it Aegis or Aegis? I can't remember. Wielded by Lord Zeus and by Athena, his most favored daughter. The Lord of Thunder defended his brothers and sisters using that very shield when together they conspired to drive the Titans back into the lowest reaches of the underworld. The shield was shattered, yet a burning effigy remains, its power still intact, a power sealed with the visage of a monstrous entity even the Titans feared. Okay. Okay, here's what I was wondering. Didn't know what I was fighting. The wretched thug. The dead in Tartarus are here in general because they did not deserve a noble death. They were knaves, scoundrels, cutthroats, and worst that mortals have to offer. Wretched witch, practitioners of foul arts, their lives inevitably were cut short, but now continue in a way within the bowels of the earth. Wretched lout, there is ample room in Tartarus even for these prodigious, boorish entities who doubtless were intolerable even when they lived. Wretched pest, the ashes of the dead are copious within the underworld, sometimes congealing into awful little spirits keen to cause whatever strife and mischief that they can. Numbskull. Okay. This is the land of death. Anything that lives is likely to be rather bothersome here, and the numbskulls certainly fit this profile. Voracious little creatures, the Lord Hades nonetheless opted not to exterminate them all, since they do not have a tendency to prey on foolish shades who dare to leave their station. Skullomat. The hideous appearance of this mound of human-looking skulls effectively deters any who wander out into the reaches of the underworld. Brimstone. The pressures of the lowest reaches of the underworld forge these terrifying crystal entities, imbued with overflowing hatred from the essence of the damned, which gives them something much akin to life. The Infernal Bomber. As if forged bronze is insufficient in its keen ability to put an end to life, there have been those who studied the eldritch art of chemistry to fashion devastating, fiery devices known as bombs. Cool. Artifacts. Darkness. Born of chaos, the underworld is a domain of pure and utter darkness. Sometimes this dark essence becomes manifest through all the raging of the dead and all the strife that can unfold beneath the earth. Bloodstones. The world itself is alive in a way, is it not? Even the realm of the dead. All of us here, the world with it, we flow through time as blood flows through mortal veins. Look carefully and you shall find that there is power, feeling in the earth itself, and like any other, it seeks to be claimed, to be held. With all this in mind, as well as due to appearance, I suppose, do bloodstones take their name. The Infernal Trove. Though the Master is best known for presiding over this vast realm of death beneath the earth, he has another preoccupation. Wealth, riches, and the like, perhaps for its own sake, or perhaps as a measure of how effectively he oversees his domain. Can't I remember? Charon's Obel. The underworld is best known as the domain of death, but it is also the domain of countless wealth and riches sent into the river Styx along with the deceased. Centaur Heart. The equine centaurs are well known for their unlimited endurance, and although their reign has long since passed from the mortal realm above, their resolve lives on within the underworld. So that's what that is. The Palm of Power. There's not much to eat here in the Underworld, conventionally speaking. The pomegranate is a rare exception, having made its way down to these depths, perhaps alongside the Lord Hades himself, when he first came to this realm eons ago. Here, this blood-red fruit holds something of a terrifying power. The Daedalus Hammer. The master artisan called Daedalus is never known to appear, so it is little accident that Lord Hades hand-selected him from all the shades residing in the Underworld to do his bidding for eternity, and for a hallowed place within Elysium somewhere. The Chthonic Keys. Certain artifacts within the realm of Hades have been sealed under lock and key to prevent tampering by those not yet prepared to harness their immeasurable might. These keys, or so they appear, are not so easy to procure. Nectar. The drink of the gods is one of the Underworld's most sought-after delicacies, and truly perhaps one of the only sources of genuine lightness here within the realm. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't see these. I forgot. Zeus, the master of the heavens, god among gods. So much of my mortal life was impacted by him, and now, even in death, I serve his brother. I do not think that I have much to say for the Lord Zeus, which is not widely known already. Athena, of some things I am certain, and one of them is this, that there were many times during my mortal life when my spear found its mark thanks to Pallas Athena. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, has always held my highest admiration. Unlike so many of her brethren on Olympus, she seems unconcerned with being praised at every turn by mortals, and instead she dutifully holds her station as a master of the natural world. Ares, although my heart has long since stopped, it yet holds love in it for all the gods save one, the one who made and ruined me as well. I have no kind words to impart to him, except perhaps in the form of his concession. War, much like the heavens and the sea, can be considered as a force of nature. Cool. Dionysus, perhaps I ought to feel a kinship with this easygoing son of Zeus, for it is said that he has some mortal blood in him, not just divinity. Okay. Chthonian gods. What is there to say about the master? Master not just of the house in which I work, but of the entirety of the domain beneath the earth, the place we all end up after we die. He is a god of character. I have to give him that. In life, I once served someone who reminded me of him a little, yet even the kingliest of mortals pales in comparison. Suffice it, then, to say that the Lord Hades takes matters of his fate-appointed underworld as utmost seriousness. Nyx, Mother Night, we like to call her, the rarest occasion when she dotes on us. She has her many, many children to look after, many of whom reside now in the locales well beyond my reckoning and perhaps even beyond hers. Zagreus, take one look at him, and I think any questions of his parentage are soon resolved. He never seemed to like it much, there growing up within Lord Hades' well-appointed house. One day I took him on as a disciple, under orders from Lord Hades. The master worried that his heir lacked any firm direction in his life, and indeed Zagreus took well to the martial ways, and I am proud to say now that he was my student. Charon, the Stygian Boatman, is a lot of things, although I'm afraid he isn't much for conversation. I have tried, though perhaps not persuasively enough. Well, he doesn't talk, he's... Hypnos. It is said that sleep is the cousin of death. That turns out to be not quite correct, insofar as the two, in fact, are brothers, born to Nyx herself. The former of the two, we call him Hypnos. He whiles away half sleeping, watching over the pool of sticks in the foyer of the house, taking stock of those arriving in the master's domain or returning to it. Okay. Now we're done. Where's this pool? Any new shiny things? Nope.
Too pricey for me.
Yeah. I'll have to wait.
Blood and darkness, but this place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
he's dead. Give him a break.
What would you even know of honest work? At least the wretched dead yet honor me as lord. I cannot say the same for you.
Bah, jerk. I want everything that glitters gold on the stairway to heaven. Anyway, let's see what I can buy in here, if anything. I've got 30. I'll buy that. Huh, maybe that adds up to be something great. 2 every new chamber. Huh. Nothing shiny to... that's a mirror. Be quiet. Okay, can't get that yet.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Okay. Despite the fact I don't like the shield, I think I'm going to use it a little bit just to unlock that extra stuff and then get rid of it. What is that? Why is it glowing?
Got something new to try.
Oh. Items from the Well of Charon have duration increases by +4. Huh. Cool. So the stuff lasts longer. Nothing shiny. Here we go. Fight some more.
It's just the edge I need.
Tartarus. Daedalus Hammer. The master artisan discarded his own tools once he fell. His fell work for Hades was complete. Empowering flight. After your special hits, your next 2 attacks deal plus 80% damage. Minotaur Rush. Your Bull Rush gains a power rush that deals plus 500% damage. Okay, that's kind of what I'm doing. I use that a lot. Your Bull Rush charges up faster. I'm going to go with that one, because I like the extra damage.
Thanks, Daedalus.
Bam! Okay, that was quick.
Shoot.
Let's see. Nothing shiny. I forget what the Heart of the Minotaur does. Okay, what else could do that? Since I like the bow.
Witches.
Artemis.
You're not alone down there, okay? Here, let me show you.
Cool. Alright, Bones of Artemis. Deadly strike, your attack is stronger with plus 15% to deal critical damage. Deadly force, your special is stronger with 20% chance to deal damage. Your six. All these still like the bam. Alright, we look good, so we're moving on. I like the traps. Am I stuck? Oh man.
That's what you get. Take me, please.
Oh, okay, L1. Nectar. The drink of the gods is one of the Underworld's most sought-after delicacies, and truly, perhaps one of the most of the only sources of genuine lightness here within the Dark Realm. Is that what I'm? Oh no. Mortals cherish these stones in many brilliant colors, going to lengths to excavate them from the earth, to steal them, to be blunt from the rightful domain of Master Hades. And Master also values them, for light exists in limited supply down here, and light refracted through a gemstone's facets is more valuable of all. Most valuable of all. Okay. That's not it. That is those. That is this. Can't remember. I'll do this one.
Anything I need.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do that one. We like health.
This could unlock something back home.
See, pomegranate. Or whatever that is, I forget. We'll get a pomegranate. Deadly Strike, level 1 to level 2. Your attack is stronger with plus 15% chance to deal critical damage. Okay. Didn't give me options that time, so there might be a max on what you can do with each of those. Okay, another shiny. Oh yeah, that's right.
Gemstones. Ready, lads?
You shall have to tell me once you're here.
Alright, Lightning, wielding Master of the Heavens and the Patriarch of the Olympians. That's the Bone of Zeus. That bounces between foe. Dash causes lightning bolt to strike nearby foes or epic. Heaven's Vengeance. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. I'll do that one.
Thunder time.
Oh, let's see what we got. Actually, I'll stop this video because we're almost out of time and go see what, do another one. Alright, see y'all in a minute or next time or however it works out.